Was it difficult for you to negotiate a contract while you were getting ready for a season yourself, Lamar?
Nah, not really. Not for me. It wasn't, because I know what I was looking for. I know, I was gonna focus on the season. When the time was right, and that's just what it was.
And is there anything you could add to just the national conversation that's still going on? I'm sure you're aware of it, Lamar, about what you were looking for. What were you looking for from the Ravens that you didn't hear?
Yeah, I was just looking for, well, basically, I already said it was self-explanatory, that those guys put it out there. What I was looking for, so I don't think I need to piggyback off that. That was already out there.
Okay.
I left it, like I said, at the beginning of the season, I was done talking about it, so I'm not going to just talk about it now.
Okay, and in terms of the here and now for you, the concept of you representing yourself, is there anything you want to say to people who criticize you for that, Lamar, as to why are you representing yourself and you don't have an agent that is a conventional agent to help you out with this?
I mean, this is me and my situation, not no one else's situation. I don't worry about them. I don't give them an opinion on what they should do with their situations,
And,
that's all.
And just so did you dive into and figure out like cap ramifications and things like? I'm not a math guy. I couldn't do it. I'll tell you that right now. Honestly, I'm more verbal. That's why I do what I do right now.
I have people. I have people in my corner, who going, help me out with things like that. If I don't see things the way they might see it, or if I need questions on certain terminology or something like that, I have guys that back me up on that. So I feel like I was pretty good.
And then Lamar, just you walking off the field in Tampa, off of that big win on Thursday night, you grabbed a sign from a fan that said "Pay the man," and folks see that and think that you're carrying with you maybe a chip on your shoulder against the team, and that potentially this could be a final run for you. Obviously, there's still franchise tags and things of that nature. Are you going through your business with that mindset this year, Lamar?
Not being honest, no, I wasn't. The sign just happened to fall. I seen the sign fall, so I was just picking it up, like to give it to him. I thought somebody was just dropping the sign. I seen it, I just started laughing, and I just signed it for a fan. That's all.
So I
wasn't thinking nothing.
It could have just said "Go Ravens," and you'd have done the same thing. Is what you're saying?
No doubt.
Okay. And then betting on yourself. Walk me through that process. I've done that a couple times in my career. Not to say that I also have your similar skill set. I don't. That's why I talk about stuff for a living. But what is your mindset on that? Betting on yourself like that, Lamar?
I mean, I feel like I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. I'm cool. I feel like I'm a fair player. That's about it. And throughout my life, I always betted on myself. I feel like I betted on myself going through, what I went through my rookie season, or the running back, stuff like that, or whatever else the naysayers say. So yeah, just bet on myself through life, and I feel like it's going pretty well for me. I got God on my side. So
I do love watching you play, Lamar, as does the rest of the fans in the NFL, and and certainly there in Baltimore. It's the truth. It's the truth. And fans in Baltimore, I got to be honest with you, I think they're freaking out a little bit that you're going year to year, and that you and the Ravens might not see eye to eye. Did you ever have a conversation with Steve Bisciotti, the famed conversation Steve had with Joe Flacco, the guy who was there when you got drafted, where you said, "Hey, look, go win the Super Bowl and tell me to put the bag on the table, and I'll do that." Did you have a conversation with the owner of the Ravens on that front at all?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, do you need a bag to put on the table? You want that? I can give you a bag to put on the table. You got one of those?
No, that ain't even my focus. I feel like, I did pretty much a lot, for my first couple of years to even gotta see all that, just for that, but.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.